Okay folks, so this is Nathan here, Nathan from Denbigh Men's Shed, and we're just outside the Senedd in lovely Cardiff. Here's me, I'm here, Delith's there somewhere, and here we are with Willow Holloway from the Oil Project and Rhys Jenkins and David Malins, and we just literally got back from Wetherspoons to find out that the vote's been cast and the bill has been voted in. So folks, just give us a little bit of an idea of how it feels then for you guys, because obviously this has been a real big issue for you. You're obviously the experiencers. Tell us a bit, what's your feelings first and foremost?
Excitement that finally autistic adults are going to have their needs recognised in Wales.
Yeah,
relief. Yeah, relief. There's going to be more support now.
Lovely. Yeah, Dave?
A lot of it hasn't sunk in yet, and to be quite honest, it's like, despite obviously the next stage of this to go, now that it's getting through, yeah, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal, and I don't think people realise the
gravity of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the feeling in the Senedd today as well, not just in the public gallery where we were all sat, but even with the ministers who spoke. I mean, clearly, even because we thought, didn't we, there was a scare that a lot of the Labour people were going to abstain. Clearly some of them did, but clearly there was a majority of 40 people, 44, 9 abstentions, none against. So it's a landslide really, and so it's being moved through. And I think that the way that the various ministers were speaking, the AMs were speaking, there was so much passion and feeling, and obviously they'd taken on board the constituents that had gone to them. The stories were coming out, and it was just like, wow, you're finally getting the point that this isn't quite working and people are still suffering, and this now means there's legislation, there's law to back people up. So that's got to feel good.
It does.
It feels very, very good. I think the next stage is now what that legislation is going to look like, and I think that it is very, very important that we have an important say over the next 18 months on what that legislation should look like. Now is the time to unite. Now more than ever is the time for people with autism, people representing those with autism, to come together to say and debate what we want in an autism act for us.
Yep.
Yeah, trying to listen to the autistic voice.
And
for a change.
You know, unlike sort of what one of the Labour people said, you know, we're not a campaign group, we're all individuals, and sort of we've come here on our own will, our own passions,
our own
and
money,
sort of seen,
our own
exactly
initiative.
where it's all gone horribly wrong without an Autism Act. So in a lot of ways, you know, this just proves it, and the more that join in with this, the merrier, because I think this is the only way we can actually make progress and really put our name to something and really achieve something with our lives now.
Yeah,
I agree,
think it's time that parents and adults came together now.
I do.
Because we're stronger together. We'll have louder voices together.
And Willow, it was nice as well to hear you quoted twice today,
oh, yes.
and that your campaigning and your lobbying behind the scenes up to this event, up to today, has been recognised and voiced in the Senedd at last. So all credit to you. And I think, you know, from me looking in on the last few months when we've been collaborating together and working with everyone that we have,
as well, so,
and my history of working with and seeing people come through their own journey with autistic conditions,
that's right.
Now's the time for the people in the autistic community to have their voice heard and be seen and step out of the shadows in a way, unify, and actually begin to make, you know, because otherwise we're getting down to this thing where they're going to consult with the, and I do this professionals thing because I'm going to do that every time I hear that word, because the professionals are not autistic people generally. That, I think, has been a lot of it, is that you've got people that are really basing their experience of, you know, the community on neurotypical values and perception of the world, which is totally wrong. Yeah, exactly. So I think this is the chance for you all to come together and show, well, I say us all to come together, I can't exclude myself from being slightly somewhere.
Come on in.
This is it. For everyone to come together and really make something happen, but get it heard, because I think there's this, even from today, you see that there's a lot of forgetting that actually this is about you. Not us experts telling us and describing it and forming it and forging. It's about everyone in the community, and I think we've got the chance probably to influence a piece of legislation more than ever before, and it's time that you all stepped up to do that with support, with backing, and that's going to be the magic of this, is that it's almost like democracy.
Yes.
Because I think there was this, you know, and there was the thing that really stung me today was when the lady, I can't remember, she was a Plaid Cymru representative, when she stood up and said, you know, Bethan Jenkins said it's about everyone that's come here today, that's bothered to come here today, it's about what they want, and someone had accused her of playing to the gallery, which I was instantly said to David Malins, I was like, who said that? Which one of them was it? And you were like, it was that one at the back in the red tie. So things like that. He did glare, he was glaring at us. I was like, which one was it? And I pointed at him. Dave whispered to me that I pointed at him.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think there's, you know, I would like to just to remind those people that sit in those chairs that, you know, we are the people that vote. And I have to say, this is what annoyed me personally was, come this election, it's the first time that I stepped out in my life and voted as an adult, and I voted for Welsh Labour. So to have a little bit of that sniping going on between them is, to me, really offensive. So all I can say is there's going to be some interesting emails written to people in the next few weeks, and we very much look forward to everyone coming to Bangor on the 8th of September for the cross-party autism group briefing. So would anybody like to say anything else in closing? I think it's been a lovely day, and it's been great to be part of it. I've loved it. I loved it for you guys as well, and Willow was getting all twitchy at one point, weren't you? And
I'd like to say something, if I may.
Yeah.
There is a lot of work still to be done ahead, but we can go forward in the knowledge now that we are together, and we are going to do our absolute utmost to get what people with autism deserve. And I think in that regard, the future does look bright. The future looks bright.
I think today's been a big acknowledgement, because it's almost like that your community, everybody's been acknowledged, and it's almost like we value you so much, we value everything that you've said and what you've shared, that we're going to back you with legislation which protects your rights. That's the big thing for me today. That was a really, really important thing.
Yeah,
and
I've been to see that the Labour Party in England worked with the steering group to do the Autism and Neurodiversity Manifesto.
Yeah.
And it's good to see that Welsh Government are now going to have to do the same.
Yes.
And accept that autistic and neurodivergent people have rights.
Yes.
And it's not time to overlook them, it's time to work with us.
Yeah, because you'd think that would be something they would be keen to not do anyway. But I think, yeah, it's been a great victory today. Even though it's a small thing, I think watching the reactions of everyone in the gallery today as well, it's clear just how much it means to everyone. So I think it's a really historic day, and I'm really proud to have been a part of it. And it's been a long day today, but
even longer drive home.
Oh yeah, we've got to get home yet. Yeah. So right, lovely guys. Anyway, we'll see you all again soon. To be continued.
To be continued.